Award seasons are underway, and there is so much to like about this time of the year. And if you are not going to your cinemas and you're not embracing these films, then clearly you need to start doing it a little bit more, because
you're not interested at all.
maybe just not interested. But there are some fantastic films out at the moment. Incredible directors. Your Tarantinos, your Scorsese's, your Mendes's are all out and about, and they have films ready for you. And then you've got actors like DiCaprio, Pitt, De Niro.
Yeah.
You've got some of these
Adam
great
Driver.
actors. Adam Driver. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I think we've had one of the strongest years in film in
Johansson. I mean, there's just so many great names. Johansson. There are just so many great names. Yeah, Joaquim's back. Joaquim, but not too hard. He's back.
I'll search up the Oscar nominee as well.
And so. We're going to go through the Oscar nominations. Now, first and foremost, we're going to talk about Best Picture, because that's usually the biggest talking point.
Should we talk about that last?
You want to talk about that last?
Yeah.
You want to hold the suspense?
I reckon we should have a whole section for that.
A whole section?
Yeah.
Best Picture?
Yeah.
Really? Alright. We're going to do it your way.
Let's go Best Actor.
Alright, let's go Best Actor.
Best Actor in a leading role.
Okay. Best Actor in a leading role. So we've got Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
For an international film, Pain and Glory. Now, have you seen this one?
I haven't seen this one, but Antonio Banderas, I know him.
He's been around for a while.
Yeah.
He's been nominated before? I don't think he's won.
I'm pretty sure he's nominated.
He's been nominated definitely before.
But I don't think he's won.
He might have got it for Puss in Boots. He was very good in that. He was very good for that. Very, very good for that.
They got to find did well.
Very well.
Alright, let's go. Leonardo DiCaprio, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah. Loved it. I love the nostalgia in that film. It recreates...
It feels like an 80s
You
film.
feel like you're in 1969. You feel like the music soundtracks are perfect.
It's an 80s film because you make the film in the 80s that happened in the 60s.
That happened in the 60s. Yeah. And I think that's how he made it, It was very smart how he actually kind of put it all together. It's a really good film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it 4 times in the
series.
Really? Yeah, 4 times in the series.
I wasn't super big on it, but I still really liked it. It was one of the longest films. It was like 2 hours 40 something.
Yeah, it was a long film.
It didn't feel like that though.
Yeah, it didn't feel like that. In parts, it felt a little bit long, but in general, I love the nostalgia. Yeah. I thought the characters that they picked were really fantastic.
Do you think his acting?
I don't think he's going to be a Best Actor or winner for this one. I mean, he's don't get me wrong. Yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio, he's a champion, and he's been stiff on a lot of occasions. It would be very surprising if he got up and won in this situation.
Adam Driver in Marriage Story.
Great film, Marriage Story. Had a lot of heart to this. It's quite raw, really well made.
I reckon in the drama category, this was my favourite.
This would probably be my favourite as well.
Yeah.
Some of the fights in this film are fantastic.
Not actual fights, but
of course, no, verbals, and just kind of, and this is one that's close to my heart because I've seen marriages break down before, not only from friends, but it's one of those things that it's a very relatable topic, and they show it off in a way that is very believable.
It's like. Yeah, you're always constantly changing your point of view of this film. You're always, and that's the thing, right?
Because who do you side with?
There is no side because they're both at fault and not at fault.
Correct.
In this relationship, right?
And that's what the film does well.
Yeah, it understands divorce because you don't just wake up one day and be like, I want a divorce. Yeah. You kind of like bruise over time. By the time that you want to fix it, you can't fix it. And in a kind of like what you're looking for in relationships and marriage type of thing, I reckon it opens a lot of people's eyes. It definitely opened my eyes to what I want in marriage. Not that I'm getting married or anything.
Yeah.
I'm not getting married.
Not yet, no. And the thing is as well...
It's just like, you can't make you understand and appreciate if you're married.
Yeah.
Makes you appreciate your marriage if it's going well.
Exactly.
But it also reevaluates your marriage or relationship in that it's not what you want it to be.
Yeah.
Like, but then there are always like things in the relationship that are both sided because you know Adam Driver brings up a good point in the movie. His character being like, well, Scarlett Johansson's character wanted this life until she didn't. She was content in living her life as it was.
Yeah. Felt like she took a back seat to her own career.
Yeah, but then
lost something.
When she realized that she took a back seat, she didn't want that anymore.
Yeah.
And then so what does Driver do? But he's encased in his own sort of ego.
He is.
And that is so, I'd say it's a lot, his character is so much more relatable for men because every guy has an ego like this.
Oh yeah. Saying, oh, we're going to do this together, we're going to settle on this, but it's more like he's making the decision, so it's more like I'm doing it, but by the way, you're going to do this as well.
Yeah. And that's kind of like a culture that it touches upon.
Yeah.
Like, this is how we do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
so
kind of like it's his fault but not his fault at the same time. And it's a wonderful love story about divorce.
It is. And one of my favourite moments at the end of the film is Adam Driver is leaving to go somewhere else away from Scarlett Johansson's character, and his shoelace is untied, and you know, still within habits, she and caring for her ex-husband, you know, kneels down and ties his shoelace up, and I just thought, what a nice moment, you know.
Yeah.
Despite everything they've been through, despite all the words that they've exchanged, they still have that care for each other, and it's nice to see that rapport's still there, and you know, still hanging around for the kids.
Divorce isn't always like doom and gloom.
No.
They want to kill each other.
No, exactly.
You say they want to kill each other.
And I think the thing is with a film like this, it's delicate. So you do like coming into the film. I was a little bit like, oh, this is going to be a bit of a downer. It's going to be a bit of a sad film, but they reflect on the positives too. And you know, a marriage is a wonderful celebration of two people coming together and really doing amazing things, and they reflect on that as well as the pain that comes with disagreements and lack of compromise. So it shows two sides really well, and it shows the two emotions really well, and it's a really good film. Was Adam Driver will he win for Best Actor here? I don't know. I don't know. He plays a good role, but
I'd say
I
liked Scarlett Johansson's.
Yeah.
I liked her performance a lot more than Travis.
If she gets Best Actress or Supporting Actress, I wouldn't be too surprised. Leading actress. Yeah. She's nominated for leading actress. Very good. Okay, now the next nominee,
Joaquin Phoenix from Joker.
He's my tip. He's my predicted tip. Yeah. Yep. Well, he's already won Best Actor in the Golden Globes. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then he won the Best Actor at the BAFTAs Awards, the British Film Awards.
That was just last night.
And that was only just last night. So he's a very strong favourite for this. And you can see why. I mean, we've both seen Joker.
Yeah.
We both think it's a very well shot film.
Yeah, I think he's at least first or second, I'd say.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Pain and Glory or The Two Popes.
I can't say I have either.
No. Marriage Story might pip in, but it's hard to predict the voters.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's a very difficult one.
You know.
Yeah. But I think as far as people's choice would go, I think most people would be pointing towards the Joker.
Yeah, I think
if that's a people's choice.
I think people's choice is Joaquin Phoenix. All right, next one is Jonathan Pryce in The Two Popes. He's I haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it.
But he was very good in Game of Thrones.
He was. He was very good. Now, lead actresses, we were just speaking about Scarlett Johansson there. She has been nominated for Marriage Story, and to be honest, I feel pretty optimistic that she might win that. I think she was fantastic in Marriage Story. That one is Cynthia Erivo.
I've only seen Marriage Story out of these.
Yeah.
I plan on seeing Little Women and I plan on seeing Bombshell.
Yeah. Yeah.
But call me a sexist. I haven't seen these films.
I think I've seen the trailer for all of them bar Harriet.
I haven't heard of Harriet
The word-
until about a minute ago.
Yeah. The word I'm hearing.
Sorry.
The word I'm hearing is that Judy,
Yeah.
about Judy Garland, and Renee Zellweger in that is apparently phenomenal. So
Yeah.
that's my
Alright.
personal tip.
I don't think it's in cinemas, but I'll probably save it for a Blu-ray.
Judy, I think her performance in that is pretty amazing, because Judy Garland is an extraordinary character of cinema and extraordinary personality.
Yeah.
I mean, the role
Let's breeze through
Oh,
a little bit more.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my tip for best actress. I'm gonna say
In a leading
Renee
role.
Zellweger.
Yeah.
The Diaries. What's Renee
Notebook?
Zellweger called? No. She's famous for something else. What's her big film? Bridget Jones' Diary. Bridget Jones's Diary. That's what she's very famous for. And Jerry Maguire. Yeah, very
Oh,
famous for that.
Jerry. Yeah.
Jerry
Okay.
Maguire. Yeah.
Jerry. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Performance by an actor in a supporting role.
Mm.
Tom Hanks in Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Anthony Hopkins in The Two Popes, Al Pacino in The Irishman, Joe Pesci in The Irishman, Brad Pitt in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. My money's on Brad Pitt on this.
Yeah, same. I thought Brad Pitt. It was one of the best roles I've seen him in.
Given I haven't seen the other three films in this category.
I've seen The Irishman. And I think Al Pacino.
I think from the
Al Pacino was pretty good actually.
From the clips I've seen and from the outside looking in,
Yeah.
these guys were good, but not.
Yeah.
Oscar.
Joe Pesci, I don't think he was amazing in his role. I think he was a lot better in Home Alone. And he, in fact, he was a lot better in a supporting role, I would have to say, in the Goodfellas. He was very good in
Yeah.
that. He was very, very good in
This
that.
is a probably
Funny how? How am I funny? He was very good in that.
It's good enough for an Oscar nomination, but not an Oscar winning performance.
I mean, Tom Hanks, he's had a lot of glory
Tom
over
Hanks,
the
great.
years. He plays the
Mr.
famous
Rogers.
Mr. Rogers. So, very, very good performance,
Good.
I've heard.
Humanizing the character.
Humanising the character.
Yeah.
And supporting in that movie. So, obviously, the journalist that is learning
And
about.
Anthony Hopkins pretty much is great in everything that he's
It's extraordinary.
So
But
pretty
Brad
much-
Pitt, I'm going to say Brad Pitt for
Brad
this
Pitt,
one.
yeah.
Either Brad Pitt or I would say Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
I think Al Pacino was really good in The Irishman. He played a really good, energetic role as one of the big councilmen. But
Say Brad Pitt, yeah, same here. I could say Anthony Hopkins for a close second.
yeah,
but-
I haven't seen it.
But I haven't seen the film. Two, I haven't heard anyone being like, did you see Anthony Hopkins in that film? I didn't.
Exactly.
The Two Popes is on Netflix, by the way.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Supporting actress nominations. You got Kathy Bates in The Richard Jewell, Laura Dern in Marriage Story, ScarJo in Jojo Rabbit, Florence Pugh in Little Women, and Margot Robbie in Bombshell. Another Margot Robbie nomination.
Margot Robbie, good job for her
She
getting nominated.
is a great actress. And she's bound to win one day.
Mm.
I don't think she'll win one for this because I like ScarJo or Laura Dern's portrayal in their respective movies
Yes.
more. I haven't seen Bombshell yet, but it's on my radar. It's only been out for about a week in
Yeah,
Australia.
it hasn't been out for that long.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I saw the trailers for Bombshell, I thought it was a TV series.
I thought I was.
It didn't seem like a
I was
film.
hesitant to watch it because I thought it was going to be one of those real liberal anti-Republican films, and I'm not into that. I'm not a Republican supporter.
Yeah.
I'm just like, when you come to bash an entire political party, you kind of don't leave room for the other side to plead their case.
It's fascinating, isn't it? Because this is the second film / TV series
And Fox News
made
is a
recently
Republican side.
about Robert Ailes.
And this is an election year. So
Yeah. It's got a lot of Me Too written over it as well.
yeah.
Because he was a sick man. So,
But
yeah.
I'm interested to see in the. I don't want to see a story about the event. I'm just like, I don't want to see sexual harassment in the movie. I want to see a movie about characters.
Yeah. And if there's strong characters in this, there's a very good cast. Charlize Theron.
Oof.
Nicole Kidman as well. And yeah, Margot Robbie. So she's the one who's been, nominated for this.
My go-to is ScarJo.
Yeah. Or actually, you know what? Laura Dern in Marriage Story was very good.
But the only problem I have with that is that she wasn't in the film as much as I would like her to be.
Yeah, that's true. But when she was in the film, she did play significant roles, was really good as the marriage counsellor, and I felt like she was one of the more powerful and palpable characters in the film.
She's definitely the fourth character out of Adam Driver, ScarJo, their kid, and
that's right.
And then because
and certainly played a much more powerful role than say, the other lawyer. But incredible. She has been around for a very long time, and she won Best Supporting Actress at the BAFTAs Awards as well. So that's also to be noted. And seeing that she already has won that award in that category only a couple of days ago, well, might happen again.
Yeah. Okay.
See what happens.
All right. Let's breeze through Best Animated Feature Film. I've only seen
Toy Story 4. Probably get that one.
Is How to Train Your Dragon 3?
I didn't know they were up to number 3. I'd probably say Toy Story.
I Lost My Body, Klaus, Missing Link, Toy Story 4.
Yeah, let's say Toy Story 4.
Cinematography.
Whew. Good luck picking this one. The Irishman.
Yeah, you take.
Joker, Lawrence Sher, The Lighthouse. Lighthouse would be fascinating, actually. Yeah. Black and white film.
Finish the list first.
Okay.
Sorry.
1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oof. Well,
I tip my hat to 1917 by Roger Deakins. Have you seen it?
Going to yes. Let's just put it out there.
If there is a man that has been shafted more at the awards, it is Roger Deakins.
Roger Deakins. Do a bit of a background check on Roger Deakins.
He won for Blade Runner 2049 a couple of years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sicario, No Country for Old Men. Come on,
This man is a legendary
film.
That scene where the flares are going over the ruined city.
And that music as well. I mean, the soundtrack goes in beautifully with that. But, he did Shawshank Redemption, Skyfall, True Grit. I mean, these are some very good films. Fargo? Oh my God, what the hell?
This man is a master at cinematography.
Wow. Hail Caesar, Unbroken, 1984. He's done some big films.
And
Beautiful Mind.
I don't know about the Irishman cinematography, but The Joker, The Lighthouse, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, they all have their unique look. And I wouldn't be surprised if either one of them got a nomination. The only thing about Joker is that it's a very DC movie type of cinematography. Where
the filter's very noticeable, isn't it?
Yeah.
The way they frame shots.
I feel like all DC films have that kind of
It's like a blue filter, isn't it?
Yeah. It's got blue and yellows and stuff. It's very saturated. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was apparently filmed in film.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's what I've heard.
And you can see it. You can see the grain. It's all natural. It's not digitally posted in. Even though, to tell you the truth, I don't know the difference.
It looked pretty clean to me, but there are times where you look at it and you go, oh yeah.
And the Lighthouse is in a different aspect ratio. It's in black and white. Feels very old, It's got that. It's got that feel of different frames per second. So
and it's almost got a little bit of a Wes Anderson kind of claustrophobic sort of feel. It's almost as if it's like you're looking at something that's been cross-sectioned. It's very fascinating.
Yeah.
The Irishman was decent cinematography. I wouldn't say it was revolutionary.
I don't think The Irishman would get many awards because it's more of a celebration of these
That's right.
legendary actors and director.
Who have collaborated on so many films. It's
I
not
feel like
even
it's a
funny.
passion project, but it's
I
not.
think so.
Yeah.
That's why it probably was released on Netflix, not through mainstream. Yeah.
Let's go through
They would have
the
lost
next
some money if it
category
did.
in costume design nominees.
Mm.
The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I'm leaning towards JoJo.
Jojo Rabbit, yes. Jojo Rabbit or Little Women, I hear
Costumes are pretty elaborate.
they change a lot, like in
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah. I'm surprised Star Wars didn't get nominated for that, man.
I'm talking about the prequels.
Oh, okay.
You know how Amidala had different costumes,
Yeah.
basically every scene. Alright. Achievement in directing. So this is best director. Yeah. Next one. Right, you read out these ones.
Well, I've got a different list here.
Uh,
I picked categories that I thought were really important. I mean, obviously,
I just went on the website.
we're gonna get. I picked adapted screenplay because I find this one interesting. So, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, and Two Popes are all adapted screenplays.
Mm-hmm.
The predicted winner for that, I believe, is going to be Jojo Rabbit. I think it's very,
It
very
won the
well
BAFTA,
done.
didn't
And
it?
it did win the AFTA, I think, for that. And then you've got original screenplays. And so, you've seen Knives Out, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, so Knives Out, that's an original screenplay. And by the way, I think the director actually wrote that screenplay,
Yeah.
Ryan Johnson. And I personally, I love the screenplay. I think it's fantastic. You've got Marriage Story in there as well. You've got 1917. You've got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And then you've got Parasite. And I'm going to say Parasite. I'm probably going to tip that one as a best original screenplay.
My two here are Parasite or Knives Out.
Or Knives Out, I was going to say, yeah. I think either one of those two could do pretty
I
well.
say the other three are two, say, based on real life or real life events.
Yeah, that's
or like aspects of real life.
You're right.
I feel like Parasite and Knives Out are two original fiction ideas.
Mm-hmm.
The other three kind of base themselves too much in non-fiction, which is What's the next?
Next category
Yes.
that I have here is film editing.
Mm.
I find that one pretty interesting. We went through cinematography, film editing. You got Ford versus Ferrari, that's been nominated. The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, and Parasite. And Ford versus Ferrari actually is a favourite to win this one.
I think Ford versus Ferrari.
You've seen it,
I love that. I'm buying it on Blu-ray.
yeah. And
It's
how
probably-
good is the editing in that? How paced is it?
It is beautiful because it makes you feel what you need to feel at that time in the movie, which is a testament to its bloody.
Michael McCusker and Andrew Buckley did a
Like-
good job.
And like they had to do run-throughs on each single pass-through when they're in their cars. One where the cameras are on the cars to get a look into drivers, and another one where they're actually just driving without the rigs on the cars,
Wow.
and they had to know when exactly to build up tension. Because there's so many shots where, like, I know nothing about racing. I don't even like cars. But like for me, all the car needs to do is get from point A to point B.
Yeah, damn right.
And this film made me like cars.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, like it makes you understand, and
Yeah.
and the interpersonal connection between tension between, say, Matt Damon's character Shelby and the higher executives at Ford. You can feel that, and that bleeds through with the editing.
Wow.
So that's a forerunner for me. I think it's a shoe.
Well, it is predicted to win. And, you know, seeing a film like Rush, which is a very similar kind of film, Ron Howard directed it, just that feeling of the interior of the car, the claustrophobia, being inside the racer's mind, the tension that goes outside and the politics.
You feel the control of the car,
You do.
right?
You do. You just feel everything. The shakiness, the uncertainty that you have as a driver, the view that you get of the road and the narrowness of some of those turns. And the hairs stick up on your they
And
stick
like,
up big time.
Yeah, we both don't know that much about cars.
No, we don't. So
So it's
if you can create that feeling, then you should win Best Editor. Now, visual effects. I found this category interesting because I'm just curious about visual effects. Now, Avengers Endgame is tipped to possibly win this one. You've got The Irishman also nominated, 1917's nominated, and is also a favourite. The Lion King and Star Wars Rise of Skywalker are all in there as well for visual effects.
Probably Endgame.
You have to say Endgame, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Some of the visual
If I
effects.
was to pick a dark horse, it would probably be 1917. If we're talking about using practical effects to have VFX. Yeah.
Now, Doggy, we got to do it. Best Picture.
I feel like we got a whole segment for that. Because we're running out of time on this segment.
We are. We are.
We are. So
But it is also getting late, and
no, it's fine.
should wrap it up.
It's fine. We can't do it in like 5 minutes. We can't do it in like a minute. We got like a minute left.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to come back for Best Picture due to popular demand.
Yeah. See you soon.